I've been playing the super dope track, Moment of Truth. It's got this is like a huge posse cut. A lot of artists I play on the show in general anyway. The track was by Spectac and Shakim. They got a new project out. It goes by the name of For the People, and as promised on the line are Spectac and Shakim. What's good, fellas?
What up, DISCourse?
Yeah, man, we're on the show. We're rocking, man. So as you heard, I play a lot of artists that are on that single, and so I was definitely happy. I'm already a fan of y'all music, and I heard everybody on this track. I was like, oh, this is gonna be solid gold for sure. So we've been playing it a lot. People are digging it. So let's start with the basics, I guess. Let's do a little bit of bio about each of y'all first. And we'll start with Shakim because I'm always happy. It's easy to talk to rappers and artists and everything, but you don't get DJs and producers as often to talk. So let's start with you, Shakim. You got a lot of experience around. You've been doing it as a DJ and a little bit as a producer too for a while. So tell me about, just give us your background. What do you want people to know about you?
Well, this is Shakim. I started DJing. Wow, I want to say, I don't want to date myself, but probably like 30 years ago, man. And I met Spec probably 20 years into the 30 years. So I've known Spec, going on 20 years. We both actually met in South Carolina while we both were attending college. He at Benedict College, myself at South Carolina State. And just on the DJ side, I've done parties with a who's who, a bevy of people, and my claim to fame, I guess, so to speak, is I'm a tour DJ. So I've DJ'd for Bow Wow, Jermaine Dupri, Brad, and currently I'm out with Bell Biv DeVoe and New Edition. So I'm always in your area. Wherever you may be, I'm in your area somewhere.
All right. So Spectac, what's good with you, man? Who are you?
Yeah, this is Spectac, baby. Representing the Carolinas. Like Shakim said, it's been 20-plus years. He and I in the trenches doing this, live shows up and down the East Coast. And for me, it started back in '83, so dated myself as well. But the whole freestyling thing, and which is sort of my claim to fame if you ever been to a live Spectac show. And then, throughout the years, man, just doing demos. I think a big hit was 2003 song charted Billboard, Lessons from the Ghetto, that I recorded with my man Amari. Since then, it's been indie releases back to back. I had the project with Ninth Wonder, the unofficial Spectac on the corner of 9th, and then the Ninth Wonder executive produced Spectac Returns. And after that, Almost Famous on HipNott Records, which is the same label that this project is dropping on. And after Almost Famous, you got what you got now, For the People, Spectac and Shakim. So that's the rundown, as quick as I can do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. And shout out to Kevin Nottingham, too. Very good dude, and
yes,
he's got his hands in a lot of good work.
Definitely. Big shout out to Kev. What's up, Kev?
He should be listening right now.
Neck of the woods, baby.
Yeah, man. Exactly. Yeah, I was surprised, actually. I knew before I actually knew him personally, his label and his site have a lot of recognition around, and when I met him, I was like, "You're from Miami? You're from Miami? Really? Like I live in Miami too. It's a coincidence." So he hasn't put that out on blast too much, but
Kev be getting his hustle on, son. He's beating the pavement, beating the internet up all the time, and I love him for it, man. He's been very supportive for this project for both me and Shakim, and
definitely,
we're just looking forward to a nice ride throughout the next few months on this one, man.
So let's get into that, and let's really break down the album a little bit. Speaking of dating yourselves and everything, we got to bring it back up because in the album you have a few interludes here and there that really seem to be you guys reflecting on the influence of time, you know what I mean, and age really in hip hop, I guess, and how people receive you and your perspective and how that differs from maybe younger generations. So you want to talk about that a little bit, about how you think you are fitting in and how, the differences you see?
I'm just start out and say it's definitely when you go out and listen to For the People, it's a flashback to that golden era without a doubt. And at the same time, we're bringing you just that sort of swift what you might get from the young MCs, like on the track you just played, Moment of Truth. You know, so it's really bridging that gap is the way I like to look at it. Is bridging that gap, older generation to the new. You're definitely getting dope rhymes, you're getting dope beats, but it's about something that's conscious. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to give you something to think about. So if you listen throughout the album, it's going to be just pointers, man, things to go back, sit down, perhaps talk with your peeps about, and politic on. But at the same time, it's good hip hop music. So I can't really break it down any better than that. But it's definitely going back to putting a message in the music, man.